How's it going, everybody? Danger Rock here. Today we're going to be looking at two action figures from the Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, The Adventures Begins. This was a TV series that ran on Disney's one Saturday morning, and I remember watching this show as a kid, and I actually really loved it. First, I have this Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, The Adventure Begins, a VHS tape, and we're going to be taking a look at that first. I remember getting this movie as a kid, and I absolutely loved it. I watched it over and over again. And right here on the back, as you can see, we got some nice photos. And one thing I really liked about it was during the intro to the show, Buzz was in Andy's room with the rest of the toys. And they turned the TV on, like, this is the adventures of Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. And I just really love that. But what I have today here is two Buzz Lightyears from that TV show that were released by Mattel. One of them here was called Rocket Blaster Buzz, I think it was. I don't really have all the accessories for these because I've had these since I was little. But I've kept them in pretty good shape since then. So these toys have been loved, but they're still in really good condition. I never really played with them that much. I just used them for display purposes only. But let's start with this one. I really love this figure a lot. This is like an all-time classic for me. I like the way Buzz looks completely different than his Toy Story counterpart. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at his face sculpt right there. Really looks like Buzz from the show. And I like the way they had all this in here look different. Like his three buttons right there look different. Right here, it doesn't say Space Ranger. He doesn't have like those decals that Toy Story Buzz Lightyear had. But regardless, I think this is pretty cool. I really like his wings. You can see they flash red and green. They're just painted. His helmet is fully retractable. Well, not fully, but it does go all the way back and all the way forward. And if we look at the back of him, I really like his wings. I feel like they look skinnier and smaller than they did in Toy Story, but I still like them regardless. As you can see right there, it says Disney Pixar China. Nothing on his feet except the serial number. I believe Mattel made this. Was it Mattel? I'm pretty sure it was. As far as articulation goes, Buzz's head does move a little bit. It does not rotate a full 360 due to it being inside his helmet. You can move his arms up that far, and his legs can kick outward that far. They don't bend at the knees or anything. But his hands are open like this because he would have like a rocket blaster. I don't have that, unfortunately. But regardless, like I said, I kept this figure in really good condition. I really love him, and I'm going to keep him. So this is it for this Buzz. Now let's take a look at this other one, which at first it looks pretty much the same, just without the wings. Like, as you can see on these two, the facial expressions are exactly the same. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell. Decals and everything are the same. And the one major difference is on his jetpack here, his wings aren't popping out. They're just there. So that's really interesting. And he does come with this accessory, which is this little rocket blast gun. You can port it right into his hand and it'll hold pretty well. So if you're moving this around, it won't come out or anything. This one came with, I remember, like these spring boots. That's why he has these peg holes at the bottom of his feet, where if you push down, it would just pop up. But I really like this figure. What's odd about this figure is that his arms do not articulate at all whatsoever. His legs swivel a little bit, but that's about it. I feel like they're limited by his play feature. But it doesn't really bother me too much because I only use these for display. So these toys bring back a lot of memories from being a kid, and I absolutely love them to this day. Back there, we got Emperor Zurg. This is not from the Buzz Lightyear or Star Command cartoon. I do have that Emperor Zurg. I want to be reviewing him soon. This one's actually just from Toy Story 2. This is just a standard action figure that was a Disney Store exclusive. But I really like him also. And setting him aside, what I want to do for a comparison is here we got Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. And if we take our Buzz from Buzz Lightyear or Star Command, as you can see, not only is his face sculpt completely different, the buttons on his chest are completely different, which you guys could tell the obvious difference in the show. His jetpack looks a little different. These were both made by Mattel, I believe, so they're really cool to have. And of course, I have Buzz Lightyears that are smaller in scale, but this one has really good articulation. But anyways, yeah, I really love both of these Buzz Lightyear toys. I love the show. I did some research on it, and it seems that the creator of Toy Story, John Lasseter, wasn't a big fan of this series, which I'm not really sure why. Based off the research I did, he just didn't like it. But regardless, I really like this show, and I'll still watch it every now and then because I just really liked it. And I also like Lightyear Buzz also, the movie that came out in 2022. So I know I've said before that wasn't like my favorite movie by any means, but it's still a good movie. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, this has been my review of these two Buzz Lightyear of Star Command action figures. If you like this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And once we reach 500 subscribers on this channel, I will be doing a Toy Story collection video, so definitely stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of these Buzz Lightyear action figures? Did these bring back good memories? And what did you think of Buzz Lightyear Star Command: The Adventure Begins? I really look forward to hearing from you guys in the comments, because I really liked it. And if you did, let me know what you liked about it, and what you didn't, let me know what you didn't like about it. And thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the next video review.